Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball. Next, Ian Desmond is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 82 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Cannon Park.
First baseman, Cannon Park.
Hit out toward second. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Nope,
and that misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
For ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deal on 2-2. Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, number 82. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, third
He's
baseman.
set and the pitch. Ryan Schimpf is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Lucroy gathers. The throw to first is in time. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Arenado.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard towards the hole. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kurt Suzuki.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. In there, strike 1. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in now, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 1.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. And he is in there. Into the box now. Scott Kazmir looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit hard to short. Story picks it up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 55.
Now to the plate, John Gray.
John Gray.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. This is pulled into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Digging in to try it again, number 82. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. He froze him on the fastball there. Freddie Freeman becomes out number 2 this inning. Ryan Schimpf will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And an off speed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ian Desmond.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rockies are challenging the previous
So here's
play.
one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, center
Here's
fielder.
Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon is under it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Markakis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit down the line at first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll get in there safely. Now batting, Scott Kazmir. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to the plate. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. Here's Ender Inciarte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it, and that's the third out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trevor Story.
Hit on the ground to third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, number 82. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And the changeup is way low that time. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Schimpf is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Rafael Inoa will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Rafael Inoa.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready for another shot now. Cannon Park. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Two and 0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, he makes the stop to first. It's there. He got him. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Ready for another chance. Number one. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Got him. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kazmir. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. In there for strike 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Gerardo Parra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, pitcher
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Rockies, number 26, David Dahl.
To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He singled his last time up.
Desmond.
Carlos Gonzalez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Ground ball up the middle, and It's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1. Now at the plate, Cannon Park trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he... Jake McGee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seven. Here's Ender Inciarte, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 82. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. High pop-up. Story is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Gonzalez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Standing in as the potential tying run, Ryan Schimpf. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Greg Holland takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 56, Greg Holland.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the 0-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Looped out towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Arenado.
This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Charlie Blackmon.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Popped high in the air. Swanson is there for it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Nick Markakis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Chris Russin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit out towards second, gloved by LeMahieu, and a rather easy first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, number 1, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wade Davis enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Jose Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Swanson. 1 down. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Wade Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's settling in now. Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Center fielder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Blackman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And guys, the Rockies were certainly buoyed here by the strong start turned in by